Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, a big warm welcome. I'm pleased you could join me. Today I am doing Amy's 60-minute colour challenge in green and peach. And as soon as I read the words green and peach, because I was about to watch Amy have sat down with a nice cup of coffee, and I thought, no, stop that, and went to see what I had of the Dioro kit that she designed about a year ago. And I've had to print a couple of extra pages off, but I got so excited that I started to cut before I before I turned the camera on and that, because my idea for this colour challenge, and it'll also be like a design team like project, but a throwback design team project, because I know I did it before, but I used loads and loads of her kits. But this time it's going to be mainly this one, and there are a few others. But yeah, I got so excited that I cut out the cover for this front like that. But I could have printed it out again, but I thought, oh, I'll just do it because this is exactly what I want. And so I thought, oh, I'll keep it. So anyway, let's just jump right in. I hope everybody is well. I'm getting better. You can probably hear in my voice because when I don't feel well I sound all sorry for myself. Right, I'm just making a little pencil mark up there of roughly where I want to cut, and I can always go in a little bit further if need be, but it's, yeah, about there. And I'm just going to stand up a sec to see if I'm cutting in a straight line, and then that will be there, and I'm butting up to this black spine. Yeah, let's round the corners, and then I'll know if I need to cut off any more or if we're all good to go. So I hope you are all well and staying safe. Yep, that is perfect. That is exactly how I want it. So we can stick our covers on and then start working on the inside. Because yeah, just doing an altered notebook. But yeah, I'm sure in our hour we'll have plenty of time to make some ephemera and that, and yeah, just have some fun. So yeah, I saw the words green and peach and this kit, I just straight away thought I've got to use that, because I remembered I did as a design team project when Amy first released this kit about a year ago. It was, I think, roughly, and yeah, I loved it then, and I've used bits and bobs from it since, like you do, go back to things and that. But yeah, I thought, as soon as I heard the words or the names of colours, yeah, it just screamed out to me. So I went running to see what I had and what I needed to print, and yeah, didn't really think about much else. But yeah, I will use some other little bits and pieces. But yeah, this, I just thought I've got to do something with it, and I thought I ain't done an altered notebook in ages, and they're so easy, aren't they? And so, and they make such a difference. Like, it can be just like your book that you do your shopping list in, but it's all fancy, you know. I love that. I like everything to be a bit fancy, to be honest. Right, so that's going to sit like that. Now up higher a little bit, so that we've got kind of an even border. Yep, I like it. Let's get some glue. Right, so as it's just copy paper, I'm sure this glue will be plenty strong enough, because it is a good glue. And yeah, we'll just, I'm doing it on here so that I don't get everywhere gluey, because it is a really good glue, and unlike most glue sticks, any tiny little bit, if I put something else down on that, it will stick to it straight away. It's that good. But yeah, we don't want it that good right this minute. I've put a bit on there. Right, I'll move that out of your way so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just butting up to that black spine. And then we'll smooth our way out. And let's get a bone folder and just make sure we ain't got no bubbles. And yeah, I love that page, I really do, and already our notebook is looking much fancier. Right, so I just need to get this right, because like I said, if I turn my back cover face down on this, I don't want it sticking to it and then ruining it. Right. Oh! Okay, I think I've got it all, but to be extra safe, I think I'm going to put it face down on that screwed up bit of kitchen roll. Just so I don't want to ruin it. Right, and so yeah, I'm getting better. I'm still in quite a bit of pain, but not as bad because I'm not stuck in bed, which is something. But oh, right. But yeah, I'm getting there. So thank you for your well wishes and everything. I really appreciate it. Oh, I nearly knocked my whole tray over. Right, let's pick that up a bit. And smooth out our back cover. Right, so already we've got a nice little notebook going on. Right, so I'm going to do a little bit of something else on here. Let's see, maybe even have a pocket. I know we'd be covering up them peaches, but we've got a nice looking pear there, and the pocket probably is, it looks like it's going to be a great fit, so I think I'm going to put a pocket on the front cover like that before I do anything else. Right, I don't want to chop off that bit. I'm just going to cut this wrong, like for a sec, so that I can just then concentrate on my little pocket here. Right, let me do that. Right. Oh. I might trim a bit more off of that top. And so, yeah, I've been recovering, and in the last video, I think that was a colour challenge as well, it might have been, because I was trying to catch up. Oh no, I was working on some peacock ephemera. I just did a little craft with me. That was my last video. Well, and I showed you my new kit. And if you go over to my blog, I said it yesterday, but just in case you missed it, if you go over to my blog on Ko-fi, I'll link it down below. You haven't got to pay anything or part with any money at all, or subscribe or anything. You don't even have to follow me. You can just go on the gallery and click on the freebie page, and you'll find some kit pages that I've done exclusively just for being on there. Just as thank you really for all your support and your kindness. Like when I didn't feel very well, reading lovely comments, just, yeah, cheers you right up. And I received some lovely happy mail while I was poorly from my dear Amy, this Amy, Crafty Cat Amy, and yeah, that cheered me up no end, and that encouraged me to get up and do something, because I didn't want to open it until I filmed, and because yeah, we all like seeing happy mail, don't we? So yeah, I didn't want to open it without the camera on, but yeah, I was ill in bed, so it really did give me sort of the encouragement I needed to get up. Right, so I'm thinking that like that, and then we can have something sitting in there. Just move this a bit nearer. I'm going to curve that corner though to go in line with the book. And I know we're losing our peaches there, but I really like that. And that butt up there, and it fits on perfect. Yeah, I love it. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. And oh, I'm just thinking, do I want anything peeking out from under here? I'll just have a little look. No, I couldn't see anything that screamed out to me, so I'm not gonna put a little bit. I was thinking of sticking a little bit of trim there to peek out, but yeah, nothing sung to me, so we're not going to do that. And yeah, I love doing these because they're nice, a nice little project, especially when I'm still having trouble with this left arm. Flare-ups do that sometimes, just give you really bad pain off, because I've got my left arm and my right knee, but not the front, just the back, and like you can feel like the tendons and the muscles, yeah, there keeps going on me. So I try not to go up and down stairs as much as I can. Once I've come down in the morning, I don't really want to be going back up again until bedtime. Unless I've got stuff to do up there, but yeah, this arm is still playing up a bit. Right, obviously not this, but yeah, that'd be a nice pocket now for something like that. So I want to cover the insides as well and put pockets on the insides. Do I want that on back? No, I'm going to have that as an inside pocket, and then I'll make another one for the front. Now, what I thought would be a nice inside wasn't from this kit, although there are stuffs that would be brilliant inside. This is from Vintage Roses. I'm just going to move some of this out of the way so we've got room to see what we're doing. And I'm going to move that over like that, so this is sitting down how it should be. Right. And yeah, I think I might want that bit right now, and then we'll come back to the other bits. Right, so yeah, that might be a nice cover like that maybe, but I thought inside the front, quite fancy a bit of this ledger because it is lovely. All right, and that's nice and easy because I can see it's that line roughly where we need to cut. And so yeah, we'll do that. And yeah, like I was saying, it's a nice simple project when, like, if you ain't like feeling you're 100%, doing these like little notebooks, it's a nice little project that isn't too taxing or like difficult or anything, and you get a really nice result at the end. Right, I didn't want to cut the birdie's heads off, so I'm just looking. Right, so round about where the leaves are for that rose at the bottom. And although this is a yellow rose, it is peachy, isn't it? There's loads of peach in there as well. So, right, I'm not sure whether it was there or further up, but I can always cut more off, can't I? No, that's about right, I think. Right, let's get rid of this. Oh no, while I've got it up here, let's see what I've got to do with this bit. Oh, nothing really, apart from round the corners. Right, that was lucky and good, wasn't it? Right, so that can go out the way, as can these bits. Oh, and right, so that's going to be our back inside, and yeah, I want it that way up, so I'll round there and here, and this is our front inside here, so I'll round these. And yeah, when it's been like hectic here, it's really been handy now that I've got a little blog, because I sit and write on there, and I don't know if anyone's reading it, but I've always wanted to do a blog, so yeah, now I'm doing one, it's kind of cool, I think. But yeah, I don't know if anyone's reading it. Probably no one cares, but yeah, it's just something I've always wanted to do. And so yeah, I'm able to sort of, there's a little gallery for me freebies, which I love, that I can do that and give you just bits and bobs for free, because I do appreciate you all so much. And yeah, I might share some of my stories. I'll have to dig them out. I'm not sure where I've put them since I moved here. But I have got a folder full of stories. Some of them are like the ramblings of a lunatic, but but some of them are proper stories. Yeah. But right, so I like that there, like that. I do really like that rose. I don't really want to lose that rose, but I did think I wanted a pocket. We'll see. I might put the pocket on here. I won't glue it down yet. I've got to ink around this one. And so yeah, when it's been hectic, I've either been blogging, or I've been sitting or laying in bed with me tray with my laptop on it and designing and that. So I've got another kit coming soon. Like the one I just released, there weren't no design involved in that, because it is just faux fabrics. But yeah, I've been designing another one that's almost ready, but because I've only just done one, I'll probably wait, because otherwise you feel like you're just bombarding bombarding everyone with all these different things. But I do really like it. It's more geared towards like a boho kind of journal and that, but yeah, it's definitely a bit of me, like the way I kind of lean towards like the Asian fabrics and papers and stuff like that. And yeah, there's quite a oh sorry, I just had to move the light a minute. Have I turned the thing off? Oh no. Oh, sorry. Right. I need here to glue, and that's the back bit in it. And so yeah, it's like got a lot of Buddha and like Hindu gods and goddesses, like that kind of, well, main goddesses, like the images that I've been using. And yeah, it's that kind of thing for like a kind of Asian, Buddhist, Hindu kind of theme going on, you know, which I'm really excited about, because I love all that imagery and everything. It really does sing to me. I don't know whether it will anyone else, but it does to me. And so yeah, I've been working on that. But yeah, it seems like I started working on the folios so long ago, and I was only just doing any ephemera yesterday. Oh, sorry. I do apologise for my phone ringing, but it did give me a chance to wipe this over with a wet wipe and then with a bit of kitchen roll, so that I'm not getting all the glue onto my lovely papers. So yeah, this page with the ledger and that is from the Vintage Roses kit of Amy's as well, from a while back. But yeah, the main images in this will be the Dioro kit, because yeah, I didn't even have to think for longer than a second. Just straight away when I heard the colours, I was like, right, I know where we're going. Which was very handy. Right. There we are. Oh, I like that. That's nice inside. And already, because like you've got covers now on the inside and the out, even though it's only copy paper that these are printed on, it just gives it a little bit of sturdiness, you know, from being just the, what's it called, just a normal textbook. Right, so what I was thinking, I might come on like through here with some ribbon. Oh no. No, I'm not sure about that, about doing a closure. I don't think I'm going to. Oh, right, so we've got our covers done. I did want to do some stamping throughout, but I think I won't do that on camera because I'm going to have to wait for each stamp to dry and things like that. So I thought what we'll do is I'll work on a couple of pockets. Maybe even a pocket on the actual notepad somewhere, like maybe in the middle or something like that. I don't want to lose that. I was thinking of making this. Was in my Happy Mail from Amy, but that's too big. But something like that, I'm not losing all of the ledger, the bows, or the birdies, and I can fit a nice tag in there. So we've got time. We'll do this, and yeah, let's have a look at some of the pages what I could use. This is lovely, peach and green, and looks about, it could be, hang on, I've got to line up that top with the bottom. Could roughly, that image might be a good idea. Or I could just cut a bit. I could have that be. We could have him, yeah. We'll have him. He's a definite. Right. So I just want to line up so that I'm getting him right central. And then, yeah, I'll get my envelope lined up. And I did have a pencil handy. Oh, there it is. With me seal. She fell on the floor. I was talking about the seals with Laurie yesterday. How much we like those kinds of things. The seals and starfish and all cute things that go in like a, well, that are in the sea, or like that you see sometimes in like a marine fish tank. Yeah. Look, oh look, he's all beaten up, he's getting old now. But yeah, see him, Laura? I do love me seahorses. I love all animals. You know I do. Yeah, I just love them all, even insects and things. Kids laugh at me because they go, "Mum, there's a fly in it?" And so I've taught the grandkids, this is what I do. I say, "Thank you for visiting, fly, but it's time to go now." And it's really spooky, but a lot of the times they do just fly out after that. And so yeah, my grandkids think I'm kind of magic, that I can talk to the animals. But yeah, it's just that they will, 9 times out of 10, if you've got the door open, they will fly out, back out again if you open it up wide, or the window up wide. Right, I'm just pulling this over just a tad so I know where I've got a cut, which is there, and that will be, I'll cover the flap there with. So here we go, and I know I always use this great big cutter, but I just prefer it. I do use my little one sometimes. Right. So that is going to sit right over it like that. And then this bit I'm going to glue on, and then we'll cut around it. So I'll glue the bottom bit on first, and then we can line the top bit up with it. So let's get it all nice and inked. And yeah, I love that bee. And so yeah, I don't know if this, how much I'm going to get done in the 60 minutes, and I've sort of lost track of time a bit because I didn't set the timer, but I've been looking at the time, but I have had like interruptions and things, so I'm not really sure how long I've got left. Maybe about 15 minutes, something like that, maybe a little bit more, I don't know. Right, so yeah, that's going to sit there. I don't want to mess that up. Oh, I've bent down to get this. I should have just got a bit of paper, and I'll do it on there. And this is going to be a lovely pocket without hiding all Amy's loveliness that she's done on her kit pages. Oh, I'm sticking it upside down. Oh, what a donut. Good job I noticed. That was proper last chance saloon, wasn't it? Right. It's a bit wider than me thing. That's it. We'll have it like that. Right. Make sure I haven't stuck the pocket down, and then so I want to line this up, don't I, with that. So let's just get a bit of ink. And then yeah, we'll trim around once it's glued on, and then I'll ink again. But yeah, just get these bits nice. And I want to pull that open a minute because I want this a bit darker at the top. Yeah, I prefer that, and I'm going to go around the edges as well, a bit darker. Oh yeah, that's much better. Right, so that we've got to line up with that. Yeah, that's cool. Get some glue right across the top. Oh, lovely. Right. Make sure we haven't glued the pocket shut. And then, right, you just want to come in and around. Oh. Right. There we go. I like that. And like I said, I absolutely loved this kit when it came out. And yeah, thank you, Amy, for choosing this colour combination, because it reminded me straight away. And I thought, the colours and that, it's nice, it's summery, you've got your bees, and yeah, it's right. I can either go like that, or I think I'm going to come in a little bit, have that little gap going around there like that. I think I prefer it sitting like that. Right. And I'm going to glue the whole lot. I because I don't want a pocket behind it or nothing. And right. Oh, I was getting a bit carried away then, wasn't I? I just wasn't going to stop gluing. Right, about there. There we are. Right. That's it. We've got a nice pocket now with a lovely, lovely bee. And so, let's see. I think that is going to fit perfectly. I'm sure of it. Right. If not, we've got plenty of other options, but I think, yeah, look, it does. Just do that bit. Right. Yeah, it does. It's a bit short. I might do these two in the front. I can back them and put them in that pocket on the front, like just having them in like that. I think that looks kind of cool. So I'll ink around them and back them in a minute if we've got time. Right, so we want to make a tag for this pocket. So I've got this from my faux fabric kit, and probably about there. Let's see, we'll cut a bit and see if it fits in our little pocket. Let's try and make it straight. Where's that pencil line? Oh, there it is. I lost it for a minute. And this is kind of peachy. I need to come over a little bit more. Right, let's see if we've got the right width. Yep, we have. Might be a little bit tight because I've still got to do things with it, haven't I? So I might take a little smidgen off. That really wasn't enough. Oh, it didn't really cut anything off. Let's come out a little bit more. Right. So it wasn't a great deal that cut off, and it looks a bit wonky, but I'm not adding that end anyway because it's only a pocket, a tag for here. So I want to cut it about there. That's about the right size. Oh, get them stray bits out of the way. Yep, I like that. And we're going to make it into a tag shape. And then I've got some little bits and bobs we can play about with adding to it. We've got more images from this lovely Dioro kit. I know I'm getting to my time limit if I'm still sticking to the 60-minute colour challenge. So we better crack on and hurry up. Where's, I need to grab a bit of paper. Right, I've got this lovely image from the kit, and this, even just on its own, the tones of the colour, the paper used are very peachy, aren't they? So I think I'm using the peach there just with the papers that she's worked on, because yeah, and that she's stitched all around. They've got a very peachy tone to them, and I'm going to back this with a bit of paper, like coffee dyed paper, but I just printed it out because I wanted the heavily patterned one from my what's it called, Mocha and Chai kit. So I wanted that, which I just thought I got out. Oh, here it is. And I think I might have a bit of this on here on the front. Let's see, grab my tear ruler, and I do want to back it, but I'm going to back it, I think, with this one that's not so dark. But it can be either, because you can write on it. It's only coffee dyed paper, but it's just really marked. Come up really good with the markings. Right. I just wanted a bit coming from one side, just peeking a bit. Bit like that, but needs a little bit off, so that will sit like that, offset, and then that's like that. Yeah, we better hurry up. But yeah, I'm not I probably won't be bang on the 60 minutes, so it'll either be a bit over or a bit under. But because I've lost track and forgot what time. I didn't bother putting the timer on because this new lights have got a clock, and so I thought, oh, I've got the clock in front of me, I'll just know. But yeah, I don't just know. Right, before I start building up the front, I'm going to do the back, and I do think I might just have it with this. So, and I've just printed that on a bit that I printed wrong from another kit, but when I was still trying it out, you know, and not decided of where I wanted what placed, and like sometimes you can't tell till you print it out whether you've got your colours right, or whether, do you know what I mean, what it looks like. And so yeah, on the back here is just stuff that I printed that weren't exactly what I wanted. I think I want this there. We'll see when we cut it out what we've ended up with. Oh, a bit of paper stuck to it that we don't want. Right. And yeah, I probably even won't have time now to make a back pocket. Or shall I just do it anyway? We might run over. But I did just wanna, I thought I could do an altered notebook in the time from start to finish, but yeah, I might have done if I'm firing on all cylinders, but yeah, at the moment, where I'm still not right, and this arm is playing up all the time, I can't concentrate, so I think everything's taking me longer, even simple things like sorting out your lunch and that. It seems like just everything is taking me longer. Right, I like that on the back, and now we can layer up the front. Oh, right. Yeah, I think I want it that way round. And just offset like that. Oops! Oh, don't do that. Right. And then, yeah, that bit's dry. Oops. We're nearly there. That bit over like that, I think. Oh, yeah, I like that. And we'll set an eyelet. Oh, gold one, there it is. And so once that's in, we need a little bit of something. Let's see if it still fits in that pocket that we made. Yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, I like that. I think that's come out really good. Right. Pop them back over there. We need a little bit of something. So I'll just grab sorry, I'm just rummaging for, oh I know, I've got a bit of ribbon that's really peach. This is peach, isn't it? That's some of my BB Craft ribbon that I've just got miles of it. They do like to like put a lot into each packet, like, you know, like when you order something you think, oh, I need like a yard, and then you get like 30 yards. Which is good, because with these ribbons that I got ages ago, I don't think I'll ever have to buy a bit of this width ribbon ever again in my life, because I've got all the colours rather, and miles of it. I don't know why I'm trying to cut with them scissors when they're not for ribbon or fabric or anything. Right, so there is our little tag for in there. I'm going to back these now with this coffee dyed paper, and I'm just gonna, yeah, stick them straight on. And then we might put a little bit of ribbon or something or other with these. And yeah, just, oh, trying to get it done quicker now because I know I'm at my time limit, I think. Right, and so then yeah, I'll have to leave this one in a minute, but I've loved playing with this kit again, the Dioro kit. It really is lovely and feels like, it's like got a summery vibe, like with your bees and that, and the ripe peaches, and yeah, just gorgeous. Oh. Right, use that. Got to trim that a bit better. That's it. Right. Right, they're all nice and backed. And I think I might put a couple of little tabs on them of fabric at the top. I just think that might look nice, or ribbon. I could use another bit of that peachy ribbon and then put something. Oh, I know what I'll do, because it's really quick and easy. And if you haven't got a sewing machine, or if you like me at the minute and you don't want to get your sewing machine out because the foot that you do the pedal with, that's on the bad leg, and I don't want to lift it out of the cupboard with my bad arm. So, so yeah, sewing machine ain't an option today. So we're gonna do it different. And then cover up what we've done, our cheating. Right. There we are. Let's get the stapler. Oh, the poster's here. There it is. Right. And I'll put a bit of green as well, seeing as we're doing the green and peach week. Right. And I only want little bits. So, I'll have a bit like that. Get our normal scissors and then we'll... These little ones that should be better. Yeah. Right. And yeah, we don't want a lot. Right. I just thought we could put our bits like that. Oh. Is that going to be alright? Oh, I'm making it harder work than it should be. Right. I know why I'm making it harder work. Normally when I do a cheat like this, I put a little dab of glue either side and then it will just hold it for a sec where we want it. Oh, wow, we come in with the stapler. Right. And then I'm going to stick something over where I've stapled. What way up? That way. I think. Right. I know it's all a bit fraying, a little bit, but it'll be fine in a minute. Right, and there. Right, we've got our little bits of ribbon at the top. I'm just gonna trim there a little touch. It don't have to be perfect. I'm just trimming little stray bits off like that and like this. But I don't mind the frayed, I like that. But yeah, just some little random bits. And then I'm just going to stick something over those two bits. There we are. And so I've got these little leaves. And I'm just going to cut off 4 individual leaves. And yeah, could have just glued it if I wanted to, could have set an eyelet if I wanted to, but I didn't. I just this is what I wanted to do. So it's not really like cheating. It is because you're using stapler, but I wanted to. So yeah, because I wanted these little bits. So it's perfect timing to use them when you've put a staple in, to just cover them up. I like that. Do one on the back. Yeah, like that. And I'm just going to trim the stalk on that one because I've got it coming off to the side. Right, that's that. And now this one, the stalk's a bit long there as well, so I'll cut a little bit of that off and we'll have that there. And then this one, just trim it, bit of glue, and Bob's your uncle. All done. Right, so I'm not sure how far or how long I went on with this. I know I'm probably over, but yeah, instead of seeing how many things I could make, I just wanted to see if I could do a little altered notebook. And yeah, I know we ain't done loads inside. We've only put this one pocket so far. So yeah, I will put a pocket at the back probably, or maybe like put a tassel or something, shush it up a bit more. But I'm done for now because I need to have my dinner and yeah, have my bath and get in my gym jams. So thank you very much for watching. I love these colours, they're just beautiful. So thank you, Amy, for picking these colours, and also for designing this gorgeous kit, because you had it all there for me, the peaches and the greens. You know, I ain't really had to do anything. So it's just amazing, I love it. Thank you, my darling. Love you loads. And thank you all for watching. I love you all loads as well. Yeah, so it's something that you can do in less than an hour, really, if you're not stopping and starting and all of that. You can sit and alter a notebook probably in about half an hour and get like more done than I've done today. But yeah, I'll be back to my normal speed soon, hopefully. But yeah, in the meantime, aren't they just lovely? I just think it's gorgeous little kit. And yeah, I've done a big full-size journal with it before, but doing this little project, I think it's wicked. Oh, and this one, like I said, vintage roses, if you want that kit. So I'll link Amy's shop and that down below, where you can find all the amazing kits. And yeah, I'll be back with something else very soon. Love you loads. Bye for now. Bye.